At the start of this year, I decided to set myself a challenge of becoming an international DJ. I mean, how hard can it be?
Step 1. Where? I mean, it makes sense to pick somewhere where drum and bass is popping off. I could go to New Zealand or Australia. Thailand has some amazing shows popping off. There are so many options. How am I going to pick? Le Bosch. LA it is. USA, here I come. Now all I've got to do is pack the essentials and I'm ready to head to Heathrow. Step 1 complete.
We're going to America, boys.
While going through security, I realised I picked the hardest country to get into to DJ. The US is really easy to visit as a tourist, but if you want to go and work, which DJing is, you have to apply to get a visa. Which means if ICE find out, so I'm going to have to be sneaky about this one. Time to board the flight. Now, even though I was super gassed, I was a little bit worried because without my DJ partner, Angus, the other half of Ruatui, I was going to be DJing solo. And solo took an audience that has grown up on EDM and loves that dubstep sound.
This plane is so empty. These 3 seats, I'm going to be sleeping here the whole flight. There's literally no one on this flight. Goodbye, England.
11 and a half hours later,
I just got through the border. They didn't suspect a thing.
with ICE successfully avoided, it was time for step 2. How am I going to get a DJ set in America?
First, going up north California, flying to Reno, and going to Truckee, which is where Johnny lives.
Johnny is the how. Johnny Wild. He moved out to California 6 months ago to pursue music full time, and he's made loads of connections already. And so, instead of using what I know, it's who I know. And Johnny Wild is my answer. So he is the how I am going to get to DJ in America.
Back to the airport. And then we go to Truckee, ready for our 5-day adventure.
And at this point, I had no idea what was in store for me. Day 1, the Richter Shore. So day 1 started with a coffee and checking out the beautiful scenery around where I was staying. Then I had breakfast with Johnny. Hell yeah. And he showed me a project he was working on. And then we decided to go for a swim.
Word on the street though is there's protests in town about all the deportations, and ICE are on the patrol. So I've got to keep a low profile.
Also staying with Johnny that week was a Deficit. So the 3 of us headed down to the lake and it was stunning. Even though the sun was out and it was already warm, the water was freezing. So we had to jump straight in.
That was sick. That was fucking cold. Now it's time for a quick change and a coffee. I think we're going to Lake Tahoe later today. So another little lake adventure. Well, hey there! Welcome to my crib. Come in and have a look at where I'm staying.
Me para, já que tu perdeu, supera. Tira a mão de mim, vacilão, vê se me erra. Eu vou sair, vou curtir, vou zoar, dançar. Eu vou sair, vou curtir, vou zoar, dançar. Eu vou sair, vou curtir, vou zoar, dançar. Beça, com minhas amigas, vou pro baile de favela.
We are going on an adventure now. We're off to Lake Tahoe. We've got the bikes in tow, and we're taking the Richter Shore, and we're going to go tear it up at the beach. Aren't we, Johnny? Hello, love.
While we take this stunning 45-minute drive, let me tell you a bit about the Richter Shore. So Johnny lives with Rambo Party, and Rambo built the Richter Shore a couple years ago to be an art car for Burning Man. So big ups Rambo for letting us take this out on our first day.
We've got the Richter Shore, set under speakers on it, and we're going to take it down to the beachfront. We're going to play some tunes. This could be sick. We made it not very far, and we've already got flat. But the boys are fixing it. Johnny and Rambo.
And then we were back on the road and it was my turn. The glare from the sun and the lack of suspension made it incredibly hard to try and DJ whilst the Richter Shore was moving. So we pulled up at a spot, and my God, was it the most beautiful place I have ever DJ'd.
As I'm staring through the red mist, I feel my blood boiling.
Johnny jumped on for a bit, and so did Deficit, and it was so much fun just playing music to random people out for a hike. We then packed up and went on to the beach. After spending an hour at the beach being harassed by some geese, it was time to leave. We headed back to the car to go to our next stop, which was Rambo's storage unit, because you can't throw a party without a sound system. And today was Friday, and tomorrow was Saturday, the big day.
Johnny! Mate, what in the fucking GTA is this? Like, what the fuck? What in the fucking GTA is this? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, there's a fucking plane in this lockup. Like, what the fuck?
With all the kit packed up in Rambo's trailer and minivan, we were ready. Ready to throw the sickest day party Truckee has ever seen. Roll on day 2.
Oh, good morning. Yesterday was pretty wild. We went out, met loads of really crazy people. I drank. I haven't drunk in 18 months, but I figured I'm on holiday. Might as well enjoy the American culture. And yeah, it was fucking awesome. And today is the day, the big party. So I'm gonna shower, and then we're gonna make sure we've got everything, pack everything up, and then go down to the spot.
We've just arrived at this location. Say hello, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
And this, in maybe about a couple of hours' time, we'll be set up. There'll be a stage. There'll be a party. There's people swimming. It's gonna be grand.
Be fucking raging, pal.
Get loose. Let's fucking go.
And that's how you become an international DJ. However, I can't just play one set. I've got to play a couple, and that gig was organised by my friend. So, I have another booking coming up. But first, we've got to address this message. This was a message sent to Rambo, who helped organise the party, about my set. And I think, quite possibly, this is the best review of a drum and bass set I could have possibly asked for. I mean, I've definitely made it.
Well, last night was sick. I was still blown away. It was just so much fun. Absolutely smashed that set. Turns out Americans do actually love D&B, because that dance floor was popping.
Going for breakfast, Johnny, aren't we?
Just here to get some nosh. Look at the size of that lemonade. Everything's so big in America.
I am Steve.
Look at all our food, Johnny.
Yeah. After buying all our food, we headed back to the house, and I'm pretty sure we lost Deficit on the way.
Oh, yes.
And then we headed out to the old railway tracks up the mountain. From here, we could see where Johnny lived. Now, this hike was amazing. The old tracks went through a tunnel.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
And the views were just sensational. There was people flying past on dirt bikes. When we got to the end of the trackway, we decided to hike up onto the roof of the tracks and try and make our way back to where we parked.
Oh, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Let's absolutely do it, an absolute adventure. We're on top of the old railway track, which is down there, and we're going to try and get across here and just send it back to where we parked at the start of the trail. Parkour! And that is where we started. Yeah, we're currently, I think, about 2,000 meters above sea level. Just keep a gentle pace, and breathing's easy.
I'm missing the view now.
Oh, I think we fucked it. Because the end of the tunnel is here, and there is no way down because it goes into the cliff here. So we're gonna have to go back and find another way, which sucks because I mean that is a big old drop. Well, we managed to get down off the wall up there, and down here, that's where I'm going to squeeze through. So I'll get back into the tunnel. Almost back. That has been quite the adventure. Absolutely loved it. It's just been so nice being out here with the lads, with Mr. Johnny Wild and Deficit, the lads.
Day 3 had been such a nice day out with the lads, and we were glad to head home and have a nice home-cooked meal and games night. After a wholesome evening, it was time for day 4, a wholesome day of healthy activities. Well, I feel a lot fresher than I did yesterday. Had a proper 8 hours sleep last night, and still, I can't believe how beautiful it is here. Today, we're going off for a hike this morning, and then I think we're going to hang out at the beach by the lake. So yeah, it's going to be a nice chilled day. Tomorrow is another big one. Me and Johnny are driving all the way 3.5 hours to Mammoth, another town in California, to play a big party. So that's gonna be something wicked to look forward to. But me, Johnny, and Deficit, we are off with the lads again today. Look at these fucking views.
Nut hikes, bro, nut hikes.
Nut hikes. Fucking the boys on tour. English lads abroad. Getting to experience this place with 2 of my closest friends was so special. Until you actually go to America, you don't realise how vast, how incredibly vast it is. There's so much natural beauty there, and even though they ruin dubstep, and even though they lump everything that's electronic under the term EDM, and even though that fake tan, floppy haired twat runs their country, it's not half bad. Getting pretty adventurous. At this point, we'd been walking for about 45 minutes and ended up on the wrong side of the river and needed to cross it. What Deficit was pointing at is an old fallen tree that we were going to have to use to cross the river using every ounce of balance we had. Out of everything I did on this trip, this was the most terrified I was. If I slipped and fell in, this could be the end.
Yeah, buddy!
Oh, Jesus. That is fucking terrifying. After surviving that ordeal, the rest of the hike was quite tame. Back down to the car, gonna get our swim trunks, head to Emerald Bay. The sun is out, there's not a cloud in the sky, it's boiling hot. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Fucking look at this, boys. We jumped in the lake for a quick dip and to cool off. Well, that was freezing, boys. And next on the agenda is time to try some American cuisine. 7-Eleven pizza.
Oh, they're not fucking around, are they?
Jesus, 7-Eleven pizza, you win. And the final stop of the day was Secret Cove Nude Beach. Johnny and Deficit went for a swim, but I just chilled out on the beach, just reflecting on all the amazing experiences I'd had so far. And very quickly, it was time to head home from our day of hiking and also say goodbye to Deficit. He was heading back home, where he actually lives in Mexico, so maybe next year, maybe I'll go out to visit him there. After a very, very chilled out day, we're just about to drive 3.5 hours to Mammoth to go and play this rave. It's gonna be sick. And then afterwards, though, when I'm going to bed, Johnny's driving me to the airport, dropping me off. So yeah, let's smash it. Little did I know that our plans would change and I would miss that flight. Now, this free party I was about to play was organised by the Caldera Collective. And trust me when I say, American free parties are nothing like UK free parties. The stage looked sick, all the trees were lit up, and everyone was just on such a nice vibe. It was such a cool space. It's safe to say, I fucking smashed that DJ set.
Well, pause. That is Estelle, and she is the reason why I missed my flight. But we'll get back to her later. Whole night was just amazing. I couldn't stop smiling. I'd smashed the set. Johnny killed his set. It was so awesome to just see how the Americans party. I chatted to so many amazing people, and they had such nice things to say about my music and my DJ set. It was just such a surreal experience. We met this crazy dude who had the most insane hat.
There's a dragon right here, and his little tail dangles. We got it hot and ready, baby.
Traditionally, during these free parties that the Caldera Collective throw, all the DJs do a big 2-hour back-to-back, the sunrise set. Normally it's chilled out vibes, winding the party down, but this time the vibes were so high, everyone was just playing slamming tear-out dubstep. So I asked if I could hop on, and I dropped our 140 tune, and it went down so well. Sadly, I don't have any footage of this, but I also urged Johnny to jump on and play his finished Team America remix that he'd been working on earlier that week. Throughout all this time, we'd been vibing, we'd been chilling, we'd been meeting people, and I clocked that Johnny had taken a liking to Estelle. So, in true wingman fashion, I told Johnny, let's drop all our fucking plans, because the girls wanted to go to Yosemite National Park. And I mean, it is one of the most beautiful places in America. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I had to do it. And off we went. So there you have it. That's how you can become an international DJ. Now, maybe I got lucky. I mean, I did go out there with absolutely no plans at all. Or maybe because I was so set on my goals that I willed it to happen. This trip definitely made me realise it's not the destination that matters. It's the memories and the connections that you make along the way. And what a way to end my trip. Looking back, I still can't believe I missed my flight to wingman one of my closest mates into getting a girl. If you enjoyed this peek behind the curtain of what we get up to when we do go and tour and play gigs, then please smash the like button, hit subscribe, put a comment below, because if enough of you want this, we'll try and do this again, and we'll try and show you a bit more about who we are. We've got some huge things planned for 2026, and I cannot wait to show you all. For now, see you all front left in the rave. Bash!
Fucking madness.